Because I know Pac's mom passed away this summer. Actually, any feelings on that?
Yeah, I'm sorry she passed. Like shit, she should have paid me.
Right.
I wish she would have paid me, cut a check before that shit happened. But I'm you know, I don't wish that on anybody. You know what I mean? Sorry to see her go like that. You know, and so soon. But that's it. I mean, that's the homie mother. You know what I mean? But you know, I got a little touchy feeling on that too. I lost when it came to doing all those songs that I had an opportunity to sing on. And she and I agreed to something, and I was never paid. You know, I know that's a little different but just because of that, you don't wish nobody. Wasn't that big? I didn't wish her to die or anything like that. No. So it's pretty sad because that was a piece of Pac
Right.
for the world.
Yo, how many like houses they should have? Like,
Wow. Everywhere. Everywhere. Condos, everywhere. Houses. You know, I don't know how many of them was his, but I've been to a lot of them. It's to get an opportunity to see the houses and the different cars and the different jewelry and living in Malibu on the beach where the water is hitting the window. And, next door to people that, you know, I grew up watching on TV or in movies. That was definitely amazing, man. He had it good. He had it good, man. He had it good, really good.
With that being said, man, like, and I can't really, like, it's hard to wrap my head around like some things like. I mean, I don't think I grew up in a place as bad as Compton, but I've definitely been around.
All of us got a Compton.
Right, exactly.
Everybody have a Compton. Everybody. I'm from the city of Chicago, the West Side. You know, we don't call it Compton, but it's like Compton. You know, New Orleans, they got a Compton. We just have our own sides. Everybody got a West Side, North Side, East Side, things that we represent, man. So you're always, and when you come from that, you're always able to recognize that no matter where you go.
Absolutely, man. Because being, you know, in that place of just, there's a bunch of negativity, man. It's hard to come out of that. And for you to be black and be given this opportunity and have millions of dollars, it's like, and having that being taken away because looking like it's your fault for it, you know, it's best to ask you, what do you feel about it? Like, would you say it's you reap what you sow? Like,
I mean, you know, with anything, black, white, Chinese, you know, especially if your spirit man believe, you know, what you put out, you get, and it ain't gonna come back the same way. It never come back the same way. Sometimes it's magnified, and it could be worse. You know, such like whatever people feel like what Suge did. Can you imagine the situation or how he feel at the point where he's sitting at? He don't have it like all those cars and houses that we just got through talking about, and the parties and all those things have slowed down dramatically. I'm sorry, not dramatically, drastically. They've slowed down. There aren't any more parties. People aren't calling his name in a good way. The bank account, I mean, you know, even from him being in jail the first time to being in there now, it's a difference. You know, because people were rallying and pushing and supporting him still. And he had money to support it as well. And a lot of the money is gone, so I hear. So I'm sure it's a different journey for him. But you reap what you sow. It's so easy. I said this before. It's so easy for Suge to had been murdered or died or anything like that, man. But God isn't gonna show him like that. It's something that God want him to see, that He's gonna keep him alive for, that He's gonna get out of it.
What do you think he's thinking in that cell? Because I know he's not allowed to see his family, and then that's sad in itself.
That alone, can you imagine? You know, I hate to see him go through that. You know what I mean? Because I can't imagine. I went to jail, man, for like 4 days one time in Chicago, to Cook County. Never been in jail in my life. And they locked me up for a ticket when I was 16 years old. And them 4 days in one county, and they shipped me to another county in DuPage, and they kept me there 4 days. I was in jail 8 days. And I've been in the back of the squad car. I've been taken to the station, but I can get out. 8 days felt like I did 19 years. So, you know, and I haven't lived half of the life that he's lived, or at least had as much fringe benefits as he has had. So I can imagine, man, them meals got to be pretty bad. The meals, that meatloaf and all that is a little
Yeah.
different for him.
Bro, I was in jail for a couple of hours, and I already changed my whole life around.
I'm
Bro,
telling you, I don't do anything to mess with going to jail. That's one thing that I know I can't wait to never do. Again.
But do you think is he thinking that like I'm gonna turn my shit around? What do you think is in his mind? Like,
You know, Suge's a hard dude, man. And I hope he got it. You know, I hope he got it. I hope he could change, man. I believe anybody could change. I haven't had an opportunity to speak with him myself. I'd like to see him change at least, just for his kids and himself.
absolutely.
No doubt.
What? Because I know you talked to his son. What are they going through? Like, I know.
Well, I don't. They don't really talk that much. They used to respond on social media. You don't do it that much anymore. And I'm not quite sure if it's because of the interviews that I've been doing or because of, my whole coming out thing. I don't know. A lot of people stop talking, so I just mix them both together. And I don't know. I pray for them all the time, because I can't imagine, having a father that you can't get to. So I'm not sure.